It was 6 a.m. The alarm went off. She hit snooze again. She stood in front of the mirror, eyes tired, face blank, but she wasn't looking at herself. She was hiding from herself. Everywhere she looked, perfect bodies, toned arms, smiling faces on Instagram. And her, just a tired, broken girl who used to love herself once. People say, just eat healthy, go to the gym, have willpower. But do they know how many times she opened the fridge at midnight? Not because she was hungry, but because she was empty inside. Temptation is a sweet lie. It whispers, just one bite, you'll start again tomorrow. But that tomorrow never comes. Hormones, stress, lack of sleep, emotional eating, these invisible enemies, they don't show up on your skin, but they crush your spirit. And still, people say, you're just lazy. They have no idea. This girl was fighting a war inside herself. Every single day. You've got a pretty face. If only you lost some weight. Oh, come on, it's just one cheat meal. She'd smile on the outside, but deep down, a little piece of her would shatter. Pizza at parties, halwa at home. Every meal came with a side of judgment. She started over so many times, and every time she failed. Every time she stepped on the scale, it reminded her, you're still the same. One day she found an old photo, her younger self, laughing, running, alive. And in that moment, she asked herself one question: can I ever become her again? That day, she made a promise to herself. No more trying to impress others. No more chasing validation. This time, she was going to fight for herself. Day one, she ran for 10 minutes. Her chest burned. Her legs ached. Day 3, sugar cravings crushed her. Day 5, the scale didn't move, but she didn't quit. She didn't starve herself. She changed her mindset. Every plate was now about nutrition. Every meal had a purpose. She taught herself, fitness isn't punishment. It's freedom. Small wins, like saying no to sweets, like waking up at 5, like walking past temptation. They don't show on the scale, but they echo in the soul. She went to a wedding once. The smell of biryani, the laughter, the sweets calling her name. People laugh. Why so strict? Just enjoy. They had no idea. Every bite was a battle. After 3 months, only 3 kilos lost. People thought it didn't matter. But in those 3 kilos were her tears, her effort, her sleepless nights. And still, she didn't give up. Because now, she wasn't looking at numbers. She was looking at herself. 6 months later, the body started changing. But more than that, her soul had transformed. She looked into the mirror, and this time, she smiled. She wasn't hiding anymore. She was healing. She didn't hear taunts now. She didn't need validation. She became her own power. This isn't just her story. It's the story of thousands of girls fighting silent battles every single day, choosing strength over shortcuts, discipline over distraction. If you're hearing this right now, remember this: transformation is slow. Temptation will test you. What consistency will crown you. And the next time you feel like giving up, ask yourself, can I rise again? The answer will always be yes. If this story feels like yours, share it with someone who needs it today. And comment below, I will not give up. Because this isn't just a video, it's a voice. And that voice is yours.